Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Kayla RL1505, and today I'm attempting the no builds in build mode challenge. So how this is going to work is I'm going to drop my mats. However, if I do forget and I end up building, then I will have to leave that game no matter how well I'm doing. This is going to go questionably, so let's get into it. I decided to land at restored reels. Something quite annoying. First chest I opened, I found a DMR. Do you understand how much pain I went through in the last video trying to find a DMR? If you've not watched it already, go check it out now. But I was going insane. I was just minding my own business, looting restored reels. Not much action was happening, so I decided to get into a car and start looking for people to push. I saw two kids fighting, so I shot at the one closest to me. My aim was actually immaculate. I don't think I missed a shot. And then I pushed the other kid, and as I was thinking my aim was crazy, I missed every single shot, but eventually I killed him. I collected the loot from the kids I killed, I dropped my mats, I got in a car, and then I went to look for somebody else. As I drove past this building, I saw footsteps, so I got out of the car. There was a kid in the house, so I got onto the roof, he came out, I shot him, 71, he started building, and I headshot him. I then decided to go to Nitrodome to kill the boss. I waited and I ran around a bit just killing the AIs until the boss spawned in. The boss then spawned. It was a lot harder of a fight than I had expected it to be. The boss can hit me with a boom bow and I cannot build to cover it. It was very difficult. After being damaged with a boom bow a few times and using a few medkits, I eventually killed the boss, meaning that the medallion and mythic boom bow were both mine. I then ran towards where the medallion was. I used a nitro to run over to them, however they were sat behind this car. I hit a few shotgun and boom bow shots on him, however he had an advantage as he had a mythic combat and could just spam his shotgun at me. I was going to land on the mountain with the chests on the top. However, I landed the wrong side of the mountain. Instead, I landed at this building which had an SMG on the roof. I then went down to loot the cave. However, I also went the wrong way to the cave, so I hopped into the water and had a little swim and swum to the cave.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep...
I finally arrived at the cave and I went in and started to loot it. I don't know if I'm just stupid or what, but I tried so hard to get under the water because I've seen it done. I did it the other day off camera, but I just physically can't do it when I'm recording a video and I'm in this cave and I'm trying to go loot it. There's a whole nother area with a toilet that you can go in to teleport out of the cave. Like, I just can't do it. Because of not being able to go under the water and into the other room, I ended up taking a bunch of storm and had to run up the mountain. Couldn't build up. It's a no-build challenge. I had to run up. I ended up breaking a bunch of barrels from this house so I could get my health up and not die as soon as I got into the zone. I then went on this zip line and used a nitro splash. I then slid down the slope into zone and used a medkit while sliding down. I saw this kid and got a few tags on him with my SMG. He boxed up, so I hid behind a rock and I reloaded my SMG. I then tried hitting him with my sniper and missed terribly. He built up, so I mantled onto his build as he jumped off and shot me. He then built again and jumped off to hit a shot on me. However, when he did that, I hit him with a headshot and killed him. I then killed the bots that have the key card and I went to the forecast tower to see the future zone circles. I then ran into zone. I saw this kid, so I beamed him with my SMG. I then reloaded my SMG in the bush. I used a nitro and a fizz and then I ran towards him. I beamed him for 50 with my SMG and then finished him off with a shotgun shot. This kid then started to shoot at me, so I quickly dropped my mats and ran dodging his bullets. I hid behind a wall and I fizzed. I then used a nitro. I then shot him with my shotgun, then sprayed him with my SMG, then hit him again with my shotgun and killed him. I then came to the briefcase and claimed the supply drop briefing. I then used a nitro and ran to my supply drop. Unfortunately, it was a golden SMG, but it wasn't a Thunderburst, so I didn't want to carry it. I also saw barrels in the house, so I broke them for the extra shield that I needed. I ran out of the building and I saw this guy aiming rocks at me. I managed to beam him a few shots with my SMG, however he then built around him. I used a shield bubble so I could use nitro without being shot, and then there was a kid running behind, so I went up to him and tagged him 20 with a shotgun. I then placed another shield bubble. I don't know how the fuck I was damaged with the rock, but it hit me through the shield bubble. I got a few beams on him and started shooting him with my shotgun. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the shot off with my shotgun and he just beamed me. I decided this time to land at the Fall Guys lobby. This just helps me stay alive a bit longer. I get guns for completing it and it's fun. Unfortunately, we did not complete it within the first timer, so I did not get the Fall Guys back bling. I really need it. I need it, guys. I felt really bad for killing this kid. Like, what could he do? but it's fine. I got my karma. Remember this guy? They were the master of camouflage. They were a white bird skin with a green helmet in a snowy tree area. It was impossible to see him until I got my sniper out and scoped in. I missed the sniper shot completely, then he cracked me with I don't even know what gun, then started spraying me and I was dead before I could even run away. This game I decided to go a bit safer and land Brawler's Battlegrounds. I had a perfect drop and therefore I ended up getting a kill very early on. Then heard this kid above me, so I went to a place where I could see him and beamed him and killed him. I opened a chest and broke 3 barrels and then saw a kid running towards me. I beamed him to very low health with my AR. He then built some walls. I quickly dropped my mats and then ran towards him and then killed him with my shotgun. I just started to run around Brawler's Battleground for a bit. I used minis and a big pot to get full shield, and then I was just opening chests and ammo crates to get more loot. I then headed towards Mount Olympus. I went up this zip line and saw a kid, so I got my shotgun out and shot at him, and then I sprayed him with my SMG. I then shot him again with my shotgun and killed him. I then looted up Mount Olympus a little bit as well. I then saw this kid and beamed him with my AR. He started running, so I fisted towards him, got a few beams with my AR, and then he built. I kept following him, and then I decided to use a fizz so I could go further quicker. I then sprayed him again with my AR and hit him 87 white. I hit him for around 30 damage with my shotgun, and then I sprayed him with my AR and killed him. As I was dropping mats, this guy came up. I cracked him with my shotgun 34 and then sprayed him and shot him with the shotgun again. I see fighting on visualised sound effects, so I head in the direction of it. I saw this kid, so I nitroed and fizzed and ran over to him with the fists. I landed on him and hit him 37 with a shotgun. I started spraying into his box, however I couldn't get in. I tried breaking him through the stair, which he was at. I sprayed him with my AR, however he ran away. I fisted after him. I sprayed him as he was going into the bush, but I missed. I used a nitro and ran towards him. I broke the bush as I slid through it and then turned around and shotgunned him and killed him. I then dropped all my mats and walked into the geyser that sent me flying as a car was approaching me. I landed on the bridge and started shooting at the car. They tried running into me and I jumped over them. I accidentally picked up the metal that I had previously dropped after killing that guy and rushing to the geyser really quickly. Yeah, I accidentally built, guys. It was such a good game and I had to leave it. I then returned to the lobby and had 2 gifts from I Am Moo. Don't forget to put WMoo in the comments. I got gifted the emote Pop Lock. And I got gifted the pickaxe Scully Splitter. Obvi, I'm wearing it in the next game. I decided to rock Sid with her pink hood up outfit with the Scully Splitter. It's such a good combo. Once again, I'm landing at the Fall Guys obby, so I can try get the Fall Guys back bling. And once again, I did not complete it in the first set of time. Ah! I finished the obby and got my loot. I drank 2 minis and a big pot to put me on full shield. Picked up an extra medkit I saw lying around, then impulse towards Classy. We do not talk about how I just jumped right over it. I saw this guy, so I crouched around the wall. We both sprayed each other and I missed all my shots. He ended up shooting his shotgun again and I died. This game, I decided I was going to land at Classy. I'm not doing the Fall Guys obby, I am literally just landing at Classy Courts. I started looting around, opening chests, using heals, and so on. Started breaking some drones to get some better guns. So lucky. I pickaxed this drone and got a purple pump and nitro splashes. Got this chest and got a purple gatekeeper. Is this all the luck I'm gonna get? I beamed this kid with my AR, hit a few shots, missed a few shots. He got some cracks on me too. I tried using fists to give me the advantage in the fight. Unfortunately, he shotguns me and sprays me, put me on 28 HP. I get stuck in the water, I try to use a nitro to get out quicker, and I die. That is where my luck ran out, guys. I decided to play a safe game again this game. And I landed on the snowy mountain with the chests. I landed at the one on the top and then slid down the mountain and got the other chests. Looted the chests and then I went down the zip line to the little house with all the barrels inside. Then slid down the mountain to go and loot the cave at the bottom. I'm sorry, but what I don't understand is when I play ranked or pubs with my boyfriend and we come to the cave, I can always get under it. However, I just simply can't when I'm recording for YouTube. Like, I'm sat here for ages just trying to get in and I physically can't. It's ridiculous. I then left the cave and ran up the mountain to get further into zone as storm was closing and I was right on the edge. I then went up the zip line to the snowy mountain where I landed. And then I just started to run around looking for people because there is nobody anywhere, bro. Nobody. Used a fizz, I got onto the zip line and I jumped off, so then when I slid it gave me a bigger boost. I went to the briefcases and accepted the plunder briefing where I can find 2 rare chests. I then saw this kid and got out the car as he built. I fisted up into the air, got my shotgun out, turned around and shot him. Let's rewatch that in slow-mo.
Nice.
I got back into the car and was heading towards the rare chests. However, there was a kid that interrupted me. I fisted up, missed my shotgun shot but sprayed him with an SMG, jumped round to the side with my shotgun for 28 and sprayed him and killed him. Then got back in my car once again and started heading towards the rare chest. In the first chest I got a purple SMG, however it was not the Thunderburst, so I did not pick it up. And back into the car we go. In the second chest I got a purple DMR. I couldn't have been given that when I was doing the DMR only challenge, no. I hate this game sometimes, guys. I decided to loot this bunker. In the first chest, I got a purple Thunderburst SMG, so I swapped it for my blue one. The second chest was mid. However, in the third chest, I found a purple boom bow, so I swapped it for my nitro splashes as I had fists and fizz. And back in the car we go. As I approached this gas station, I got shot, so I turned the car around, got out and tried getting to the roof. It was a struggle. Shoot this kid twice with a boom bow, it explodes him and he dies. I then see this guy, so I fists over to him, but he fists away. I went under the bridge to see him and he started building up, so I fisted onto the bridge. I shot at him with a boom bow, but he placed the wall just in time. However, he hit me with the boom bow and I got exploded. I then decided to fist away. I tried landing on the very top of the building, but it was basically impossible. I landed on a ledge and started using my fizz. I got onto the roof to see the action and ran towards them. I cracked a guy 63 with the boom bow, however the explosion did not get him. Another guy had ran to come join in on the fight. I don't know how I missed these boom bow shots on him, but I did, and it was absolutely terrible. I hit the other guy 63 with the boom bow, however he cracked me bad. I'm on 62 white and 9 shield. I fist away again, however I managed to actually get onto the top this time. He boom bows me once, however it didn't hit me. Unfortunately I cannot heal. I spray his box and crack him 138. He then gets pushed by another kid, so I fist over quickly to try steal the kill back. I tried fisting into the box from above, it didn't work. I tried pickaxing from above, it didn't work. I ended up spraying and I actually got in. However, this was not the kid I cracked. My aim was tragic, they had the mythic gatekeeper and I died. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.